Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Homeward Bound. How y'all doing today? How are people?
Good.
Great.
Fabulous.
Good.
The
Great,
best.
sir.
Nice.
So good.
What are y'all playing today? What these days?
Oh, I've been playing Pokemon.
Pokemon? How is it?
I love it.
The new one?
Yeah.
Nice. Have you done any of the multiplayer stuff? Because I heard that that's only like
I
glitchy bit.
haven't yet. I play in fits and starts because that's when I have time to play.
Fair. I just play all the Elden Ring right now. It's so fun.
Nice. Oh, I was gonna.
I beat Malakath yesterday, Rourke.
Oh,
Nice.
Which one's Malakath?
The Beastmaster. Spoiler.
Oh, he was great. Yeah. Oh my god, he was so fucking cool.
Yeah, it was hard. Bees
He was like one of my
cheated her way into my success accidentally to her own demise.
Oh?
It was awesome.
I did it on purpose. So usually when she's really struggling with a boss, Wampa will talk shit because it like helps her. 'Cause she's like, someone's like, "You suck, you can't do it." She's like, "Fuck you, I'll do it." But he was being all nice and supportive, which was wild. So I'm like, well, all right, I guess it's my turn. So I just, harassed her with sound alerts and distractions.
Yeah, like they did a prediction where it was like, will Goblin beat this on the next try? And I was like, obviously, I'm not going to do this on the next try. And Bees voted no, and then cheated by spamming every alert ever. But then I did it, and she lost.
Oh,
Nice.
It was pretty awesome, actually.
Nice. Perfect.
I've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die and just got a Valheim server set up because of the update. So come on over.
1.0 update?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 1.0?
I don't know. It's the one that has the Mistlands. I don't know numbers.
Okay.
Never
1.0, that's a pretty hard one, to be honest.
It is.
That's a whole number. Like, math is hard.
Technically, too.
What about you, Blur?
Also Elden Ring, but I'm much slower.
Elden Ring.
I'm still in the capital. It's been like 3 sessions.
That is a confusing
Capital's a big
area,
place.
though, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
There's a
get
lot
so
to it.
lost in there.
I've
like
definitely
I open a new
fully
door.
explored it.
Yeah, I'm trying to fully explore it, which is probably why I'm taking so long. But also getting lost at the same time.
Have you guys done any of the PvP stuff? I saw that there was an update.
It's really fun. Oh my god, Rourke, we should PvP, even though you're probably a way higher level.
Are you
It's so
streaming
fun.
it later?
Yeah. After this.
Maybe I'll come by and try to fight you.
Nice. Yes.
Perfect. Because I wanted to do more PvP since beating
it's
the
super
game,
fun.
So.
You can do like 6-man PvP, so it's 6. It's like a free for all.
Oh
and
shit!
Everyone can have summons, so it's like 12 enemies on the battlefield.
Oh wow.
Pure chaos. It's not as
summons?
fun.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I like the 1v1 better because you get 5 minutes to see how many kills you can get, and it's so much fun. I
Oh,
really
that's
like
cool.
it. Yeah, it's fun.
Damn, I'll have to try that out. Is there like level scaling at all?
I think if you do the matchmaking, I think it just will matchmake you with people in a certain level range. I don't know what the range is, but you can use a password to match with other people regardless of level. So,
gotcha.
I fought someone in
cool.
a community novice. We just put in the same password and we fought, and I fucking wiped the floor with him.
Nice.
Just kidding. We tied one time, but whatever, it still counts. I won one. That's all that matters. I won once.
Perfect. Yeah, all right. Well, we are behind schedule because of me today, so we'll get into it now. I'm told Bees has a recap prepared.
I do. It's long, but sorry.
All right. Hit him with the recap.
Okay, so my recaps are from my character's perspective in a journal, essentially, she's writing, so keep that in mind. Dearest Liliana, Today began just as any other day. I had tea in the garden, enjoying the misty morning and the silence. During my morning chores and plant tending, I was interrupted by the blustering braggart Jeffethy. As usual, he attempted to insult my efforts, but I know his bullying is driven purely by envy. Now no, Liliana, this is not pride speaking, but simple fact. And the sad fact here is that Jeffethy perhaps should have gone into one of the craftsman trades rather than the delicate work of tending to flora. But the loveliest of things happened, dearest. This unpleasant visit was cut short by the appearance of one of our own. Morrill appeared in a vessel that has certainly seen far better days, and Jeffethy quickly departed. While visiting with Morrill, I learned he too has been separated from the colony for quite some time. He was always a bit more solitary than most of the colony, so while this was not surprising, it was disheartening. I'd hoped his arrival would signal that the colony, and you, were also looking for me, but such was not the case. I must say, the amount of visitors that have come to my little cottage today was triple what I often see in so many days. My visit with Morrill was also cut short by a detective from the town named Detective Dark. For some reason, he said he needed my assistance with an investigation, and while I was hesitant to attend the meeting he had arranged and to assist in his work, I do hope to become integrated into this town, and I ultimately decided to join him at the coffee shop as requested. I'm sorry, I wrote that really weird. Morrill agreed to come with me to the local coffee shop, for which I'm thankful, because I very much did not want to leave him behind. Should he disappear, well, I would yet again be alone. To my dismay, Cal's Potions and Premium Blends was quite busy. Also of note, I was not the only individual Detective Dark requested meet him there. Oliver, the retired badger, and Nara, the young woman that works for one of the official offices, and Bloom, the overly cheerful child visiting the town, were also all in attendance. The detective informed us that a death had taken place and he needed our collection of skills to determine some information around it. He also stated this was not a murder, and while my resistance to helping him and working too closely with anyone in the town was still present, I must admit I was slightly intrigued. Morrill decided to stay behind as we headed to the police station and wander the town as the festival was about to begin. Speaking of, I've forgotten to mention the town festival. A winter festival celebration is underway, beginning today, and I, your devoted love, am being awarded a prize for my arborist efforts and creating a new breed of hybridized tree. You would be so proud. As soon as the subject of the investigation was revealed to us, I could feel a suffocating panic take hold of me. The body was that of a large black wolf, with a fungus coming from its mouth. I could tell immediately that this beast did not simply have fungus growing upon it, but there was a fusion of fungus and the animal's form. Just as we exist, so too did this wolf. As we examined the animal, the discussions happening around me made very clear that my decision to hide my true nature, my true self, from the people of the town was a wise one. The animal also had runic symbols carved into its flesh, the words obedience, growth, hunger, and persistence. As we attempted to discern the meaning of the symbols, and I endured even further disdain toward the symbiotic fungus growing within the wolf, it began to speak. It's clear this animal is being controlled by some external being. It spoke in a deep and disdainful voice. I also wrote down what it said. No, I didn't. Hold on. The town's growth had angered something deep within the forest. A protector had been called, and this wolf was a mere puppet, sent to attack the townsfolk. We were told we had infringed upon the will of the forest, and they wanted nothing less than death of the entirety of the town. I must admit, my Liliana, that I want nothing less than to immediately flee this place. I attempted to continue speaking with the being possessing this animal, but the others wanted nothing but its death. The horror of this, to me, was evident in my attempts to stop them, though they know not my horror was rooted in my concerns over them learning of my true nature, and for this I am grateful. I must now decide if I will help them by entering the forest and attempting to meet with this protective power, or to flee this place at once with Moral. How I wish you were here, you, my trusted confidant, my voice of reason, my beautiful and brave Liliana. I keep this journal not only for the purpose of the ritual of our people, but also in hopes that one day you will read them and understand the depth of my missing you. And then scribbled at the bottom, for the sake of our recap, also is written some of the things the wolf said. I've been made better. I am a protector. I protect these lands from you. It asked us to leave bodies, all of the bodies. It told us the forest sent a woman. Could she help them? She resides in the dark forest under bending boughs. That's it.
Woo, woo.
Great recap.
Yeah. Thank you for that recap, Bees. Yeah, some spooky stuff that we started on with our first episode, but we're going to our opening shot of this episode is going to be a man in bed. Play new song. Perfect. So, a man rises out of his rich sheets and big down blanket, and turns and rises, puts on his gown. He is a man once described as either old but has taken very good care of himself, or young but with lots of stress. As Gunter goes through his house, he grabs a bowl of some hardened wheat and some goat milk, and has a little bowl. He gets ready for his day, grabs his ledger, and walks out into the town. On a festival morning, he goes around to all of the shops, and you see some shots of him dealing with the people. You see him in Cal's potions and premium blends, asking if the will the stand be ready? We'd like some refreshments and snacks for the evening. Cal nods and shoos him away, but Colby helps him with a tray of something, letting him taste the little sample. We see him engaging with a small axolotl next to an adorable dwarven child. As he shoos them away, and turns back to a performer that they had talked to, that he was talking to, a man in green with a violin, the musician for tonight. The musician asks, "All right, so what do you think I should be playing for tonight? What do you wish to give the people?" And he's just shaking his head, and I don't know. It's all been so stressful with everything that's going on. I don't want to burden you with it, but if I could give everybody just a chance to relax and get away from all the darkness here, and find a new place. And the musicians, I'll see what I can do, and strums a little jig on his little violin, and you see him then proceed on, and he bumps into Detective Dark. Detective Dark, do you think this evening will be safe? I hope the excursion I've hopefully paid for will make the town safe for at least tonight. This needs to go perfectly. Detective Dark looks back and, oh yes, I've got some people looking in on it. Hopefully, we can do something about it. But I mean, I'm not gonna suggest that they go out and kill this, whatever these things are. It's pretty dangerous. It'll be up to them, I'm sure. But the guards will be, double pay tonight, having to skip the festival. But yeah, well, the town will be safe. He reassures, and Gunter just shakes his head and walks away. And we then cut to him. We'll follow Detective Dark as he's goes into the police department and grabs the 2 potions he was talking about and walks back into the room with the rest of you who have just slain this creature and are deciding what to do with the rest of your day.
So are we gonna go? I know you said you wanted to go home for a little bit, but are we gonna go look for this woman in the woods today? Are we gonna go before the festival? During? After?
What do you suggest, Detective? Do you think it would be a good use of our time to go today, or should we do this first thing tomorrow morning after some very nice festival activities?
I would like this dealt with tonight. I've got other duties here in town. I need to organize the guard for the festival, but...
And I gotta go tell my stupid kids, so maybe we could be back in like an hour.
Yes, you should have time to make preparations if you're planning to go, and don't feel obligated, of course.
I'm coming. Listen. I'm very interested in the runes that were carved into this wolf here, and I just I need to know more.
It's certainly why I thought you would be the man for the job.
Thanks.
Well, I don't really have much preparation to do, but if anybody needs help with any prep over the next hour, I can help. I got my boots, I got my cape, I'm ready to go.
I can.
Let's meet back.
I'll go with you.
I do want to say, if you do end up solving this problem, there has been a reward's not the right word, but if this can get done sooner rather than later, there is a reward.
Some compensation?
Yes. So.
I'm just
But
happy
again,
to
it's
help
dangerous.
the town. No compensation necessary, really.
I mean, I'll take it. I just do the lowly desk job. I'm okay. I'll take it.
Well,
Ciao.
how about I'll just pay the group the lump sum, and then you can deal with that. That's whatever you guys want to do with that.
All right, well, should we...
I'm okay with that, yeah.
I don't want to say anybody should or shouldn't get paid. I don't want to insist that you get paid, but also... Anyway.
I feel like I would insist that we get paid.
Me too. No, I'm there, but
Good.
the little ones saying they don't need to get paid, but it is... Look, people get paid for this kind of thing, and well, so...
I'll take my payment in karma and good deeds.
Bloom, I
You
think you
returned.
the money.
Wait,
That's between you and the others in this room.
You can't
not
buy
me.
candy with good deeds.
Yeah, but you could be nice to people and then they'll buy candy for you.
We'll take it. I'm just like aside to like Oliver and Amanita, like, we'll just take it. We'll just slip it in her pocket after. It's fine. Let's just go get ready.
Okay. I'll be back. Let's meet outside the coffee shop in an hour, let's say.
Sounds good.
All right.
I guess I'll just go say goodbye to Gwen. I just let her know.
I'll just go back to the office and tell Greg, I'm taking the day off tomorrow just in case. Got some duties to do.
Good guy, Greg.
Good guy, Greg.
Yeah, perfect. So who wants to go first? Who's doing a thing first?
It doesn't need to be like a scene or anything, but I can just tell you like what happens if you want.
Sure, yeah. I think yours will be the shortest, actually. But
Yeah, I think that all I want to do is just be like, go lecture my kids about why why they need to tell me before they come, because things happen, you know. You can't just show up unannounced. And then I'll pack my stuff and I'll head to the coffee shop.
Nice. Perfect.
I tell them to enjoy the festival.
Yeah, they're, you know, they all wanted to just surprise you, but, you know, they didn't expect any different. They're your children after all, but
They know.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're like, oh yeah, we'll enjoy the festival. We'll wait for you to get back. Well, we won't wait.
And be
We'll
safe, please.
We'll wait at the festival, of course.
Oh, I don't think I'll be back tonight.
No?
Not that
should
I'm
we-
aware of.
Should we grab a key to the house then? Or
Yeah, it's over on the counter. There's like 3
Oh.
spares for each of you.
oh, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, just
Yeah. So yeah, they happily grab a key each, and yeah, they stick around. I assume it's
Yeah,
warm in
no.
here until later.
yeah, I figured.
Before we move on, I did make an art for Detective Dark. It looks like this. Oh yeah, so I will post somewhere in the future higher res versions of these, because Foundry does not like to make this. It doesn't do a very good job of having this art up. So
Can you show it to players in Foundry so we
yes.
can see it bigger?
Thank you.
Nice. Thank
Yep.
you.
Are you gonna tell us what Detective Dark's first name is?
No.
It's Dark. Detective
yeah,
Dark.
Dark.
His middle name is also Dark.
Yeah. It's not. He does have a name.
He's cool.
Who wants to go next, actually?
I'll just go to Gwen's.
Yeah.
And give her exactly too much information than a child should have about these dark things. Like, yeah, we saw a dead body, and then we like peeled its flesh off, and it has all these runes that are like obedience and pestilence and just like inaccurate information as well.
That sounds so scary.
It is, but we're gonna go find a woman in the woods, and that sounds kind of like whimsical and fun. So I think it'll all be okay. Again, there's a festival today. This is the worst that could happen on a festival day. It's already been so dark.
The absolute worst.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think that's why your parents are on a vacation. So, hey, what do you think? Should we make this? Do you like your parents on vacation? Maybe we could drag this out a little bit so they could be on vacation longer.
I don't know. When they're home, I have more rules.
Okay, so as quick as possible.
They were mad I bought so much candy yesterday, or this morning.
Oh, I can hang on to your candy stash so they don't know.
Oh, okay. Here, take some.
Okay.
She, like,
Okay.
empties some of
I'll trade
pockets.
her a cinnamon bun for some candy.
Oh,
so exactly not helping.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna go. Hopefully, we'll be back for the festival. If not, I hope we have so much fun. And if my harem comes to town, I don't know. Tell them hi. Tell them I'm doing a good deed for the community, and that they will be accepted quickly. Probably.
Okay.
I'll give her a big hug.
You got it. Yeah. She'll give you a big hug back and yeah, I'm on the case.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I'll run to the coffee shop. I'll prance to the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm. And Bees. What kind of preparations are you doing?
I'm gonna run home quickly and stand there for 10 minutes debating whether. Well, no. First, I'm gonna fill a bag, and then I'm gonna decide: do I head left into town or head right off into a road that leaves town? But Moral is in town, so I'm gonna go find him wandering about.
Yeah. It's easy to find him. You can follow some whispers. Just like, ooh, did you see the weird looking guy? He's new in town. Yeah, he seems fine. Just like mixed reviews. Certainly people weirded out by him, but other people being like, don't be a shit. So
Every time I hear something unpleasant, I'm gonna give them a dirty look.
And then I think you hear Jeffathy is one of the people talking shit to a guard. He's just like, I don't know that we should, he could be trouble around here. The guard's just like, hey, let's not, and just kind of placating him, like taking notes, but like maybe the camera sees that it's like he's just like doodling Jeffathy like cartoonishly. But yeah, you end up finding Moral.
Okay.
And yeah, with his hat, his big like head to chest beard of weird fungal matter is spotted with gooey red blobs.
See him, I'm going to very loudly say, "There you are, Uncle." And then she'll talk to him. I don't want to draw it out.
Yeah.
She'll talk to him and kind of say she's very resistant to going, but she does need to, since neither of them know where the colony is, she needs to make a place here for the time being. She's tired of wandering and looking for them and whatever, so she's going to go, and she'll also explain she may need to defend beings of the forest against some overzealous friends. So.
Oh, that is troublesome. Are you going to be okay?
I'm sure I'll be fine. Will you be okay here?
Oh yeah. I'll try to enjoy the festival. It's, you know how people are. Well, maybe you don't. Kind of like just gestures at you. But yeah, I think it'll be fine. I'll have some fun. Hey. I'll wait for you to get back.
Please don't leave before I get back. There's a key under the blue flower pot by my front door. Make yourself at home.
Oh, good. I didn't want to assume, but it would be nice to have a place to stay. So
you're welcome. Anything that's mine is yours. Just please don't leave before I return. She looks at him pleadingly.
Hopefully,
don't leave me alone.
Hopefully, I can stay a few days.
I would like that very much.
Well, I will happily be here when you get back.
Wonderful. And she'll give him a hug, which she doesn't
Hug return.
generally do, and then heads to the coffee shop.
Cool. Then Blur.
Yeah, so Imnara's
Imnara.
just gonna go back to work. It's the end of the day-ish. I actually don't know how long we were like at the station for, or the morgue.
Mhm.
But
It was a few minutes, like I don't know, half an hour.
okay. Something else.
Or-
Okay.
45
Yeah, so then I go back. Greg was covering because I'm like, oh, I'll be back. And instead, I'm just gonna be like, oh, sorry, Greg, I gotta take the day off tomorrow. And the rest of today, I'll be back sometime.
So
And I'm gone. I probably died. Okay, goodbye.
yeah. So as you're about to leave, walking towards the DMV as you get there is two people that you recognize probably very well. It is your mother and father. Who have
gosh. Mom, Dad, this is terrible timing.
Imnara, how are you doing?
Hello, mother. Hello, father.
They, go for hugs. And...
Oh, yeah. So I'll hug them, pat them back, and everything.
Mhm.
I'm actually just about to head out with a group of friends to.
Will you be
help.
long?
Unknown.
Fair enough. We've got a room at the inn. We came into town to see you, to hopefully spend the festival with you.
Oh, sorry to disappoint, parents. I probably won't be back for the festival. We're about to take off in the next hour or so.
Well, perhaps we could celebrate when you're back.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can enjoy it without me. If you want, you can just crash at my place instead. Here, just take my keys. You can leave it. I'm sure you'll be here still.
We've already paid for the room. We didn't want to intrude, but perhaps tomorrow night.
Okay, yeah. If you don't want to pay in it for another night, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go out with my friends.
Of course.
That's exactly how I describe it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to get out of the way of your plans. I know we're kind of springing this on you, but yeah, here, give us a hug.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay. Good to see you. I'm glad you guys are doing okay. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right.
And then I just kind of rush over to Kel's and leave them.
Yeah. Bye. They shrug at each
Enjoy
other.
the festival!
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you guys, all meet back at the coffee shop, I suppose. I think that's where a few people said they were going. So yeah, what do you all? You all arrive eventually. Once you are all gathered, I'm sure some of you have some coffees brought to you, and yeah.
Does any of us have a map?
I think Detective Dark marked on a map for us and gave us one about the general area where all of these happenings have been, right?
Yeah, it's not too far out. There's markers for the workers to go out there too, so it's easy to find. Do I have that map as a handout? No, not yet.
I've got my walking shoes on. I'm ready to stroll, if you know what I mean.
We just get going?
Hands tucked behind my back.
Yeah,
I'm perusing a grocery store.
Brooke, would you say it's reasonable that given I should have asked you this before, honestly, given my people's lifestyle, I probably have in my bag some kind of like warm sleeping, like a tent or something like that.
Sure, yeah. That makes sense.
In case we end up, I mean, I have a tent. It's only a 2-man, but I don't know. In case we end up having to rest out there overnight, I don't know how deep into the woods we're going to be going. But do you guys have any of that kind of stuff? Or are we all going to smoosh into one?
It was discussed that it's only about an hour out of town. Hour's walk.
Okay.
Three of us are very small. We could.
That's true.
Easily fit in there.
We'll have a cuddle bottle.
I'm like, oh.
I also am not being very enthusiastic about a cuddle.
Do you have your own tent then?
I do. Yeah, I have my own like rations and sleeping equipment.
Nice.
Well, just in case we've got tents. I don't know. In case we end up having to delve deeper into the woods. But I don't know. Should we just get to wiggle on out of town?
Oh, I'll wiggle on out of town.
Let's go. A little adventure.
Okay, I guess we set out.
All right.
Just wringing my hands as I walk with them. It's like, mm-hmm. Great.
And you all got murder in the woods. Yeah, so you guys can follow the trail out of town. It is a little windy once you get into the more wooded area. Yeah. So as you kind of get out there, the streets start to become less sparse and more varied. Lots of different types of wood in this area. And yeah, it gets a little darker, but let's see.
I'd just like to point out, though, I did end up taking Stone Rune, and I have 120 feet of dark vision.
120? All right.
120.
All right. Well, that's vision 120 dark vision.
So suck it, DM.
Yeah. It's also transition to daylight. What does that do for us? I had it set for more dark times. So yeah, as I fix this, what are you guys doing to like find your way through? Once you're in there, you're like on the trail to the logging area. Like I said, it is a little windy. With the snow having fallen a couple days ago and now is like kind of melting without persistent snow. There is a collection of like puddles and what is it's becoming swampy.
Does anyone have like any pathfinding abilities, or does anyone want to roll like a nature check or a survival check or something?
I mean, my people are nomadic. We move around a lot. I think I got this in the bag. I'm used to this, even though, you know, Blur, that's not me. Bloom's, you know, pretty young, not really experienced, but they believe they are.
I kind of look at Bloom, like, gently, but, like, disbelieving. I also am very familiar with woods and traveling and things like that.
Oliver just says, "Great, you're leading the way."
Yeah, I mean, if you might know these woods. Well, I'm new to this area, so you might know it better. But I think that you don't sound too confident in yourself, but I'm confident in you, and I think that you should lead the way. And I'll give you a bardic inspiration. To D6.
Why do all my characters end up being the ones that lead the travel through? Every time.
Hey, if you point it out, I'll walk in front of you.
And I'll be the back of the pack. You know how like teachers, like kindergarten teachers, how there's one in the front, one in the back. If there's two, I'm the one in the back to keep an eye over everybody because I'm taller. I'm the tallest of the group. So.
Don't wander up. Okay, so do you want me to do the survival check?
Yeah. Give me what are you aiming to do though? Like,
try and follow the directions we were given to because we're going to where the wolf was found initially, right? That's the first thing we're doing.
mm-hmm.
So I guess to make sure we get to find that place.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Woo!
Ooh, nice.
You
so
can
yeah,
add a D6. You only have it for 10 minutes, so it's up to you if you want to use
yeah,
it.
you can use it for
Why not?
this. Nice. Let me change the music.
Yeah, it was pretty cheerful for some dark woods.
I only see black. I don't like on my screen, even though I also have some dark vision. But the thing's also kind of lagging for me.
Interesting. How did I fix this on the other one?
Hold on, I gotta.
Are you all seeing black?
No, mine's in
No.
color.
I can see.
I can see as well.
Okay. Let me just make sure something's not wrong.
He's
with
just
these
leading us
tokens.
blind. Can't see shit, but still taking the lead.
Are you just
I can
reloading
smell the stuff.
Foundry piece?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I had major lag too, so.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah. So you're able to find your way through the cold and damp woods. Yeah, you guys can feel free to move around. You can see the trail moves. Oh. So I'll pause
Ooh,
there.
just zipping off.
Oh.
My bad. I just was taking the lead as, resident tank. I was like, I'll go.
Oliver just starts sprinting, leaving us
Yeah,
behind.
so it's clear to see. I'll back you up to about here.
Thank you.
That this greeny stuff here is like gross forest ground still water. It's not quite a stream, but there is like a flow gently happening through it. As it's certainly caused by the snow dribbling.
Would you say that that's like abnormal for this time of year, or like?
It's honestly probably this place's only second winter, so it's hard to say.
Does anything like smell off about the water? Can I tell that?
Yeah, make a nature or survival, whichever. Around here, target. It's easy to cross this area here, but it gets deeper as it goes around. Can you? Oh, that's a different thing. What's the thing I'm looking for? Oh, this is templates. Can you guys see this measurement line?
I see some boxes, yeah.
Cool. So along this way is where the trail continues, but certainly the water is going down this way.
Okay. I rolled an 18 on my survival check.
Yeah, it's not good to drink. It's certainly murky and bad, but not unnatural.
Okay, that's mostly what I was trying to like sniff about for, was if it smelled like.
Yeah, it's not foul, but in a natural way. It is foul in the like, ugh, this is like gross forest dirt water.
Gotcha.
Like filter boil before drinking.
How far would you say is the gap to get to the other side here? Not from where I am, but from where
like here to here? Like
no, up by Bloom.
Oh, just like you could hop over easily. It's like
okay.
5 feet. Yeah. If you got like 10 or more strength, I think that's enough for a little standing jump of 5 feet. Maybe a running jump. I don't know. You can get across it easily. That's the important bit.
Okay. I think Oliver says, Amanita, is the trail this way? Is it this way? And I point to where Bloom is.
I think Bees might be having internet issues. She looks frozen to me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Cody, could you move me over back? I didn't mean to move that far. I'll go back to where Bloom is there.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Can I do this? I'll unpause the game also so you can move around. you went and stepped right in the water, so I'm like, all right, let's
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the green was. I was like, oh, is that the path?
No, fair enough. Yeah, so what are the other two doing? Wait.
I mean, I'll be looking around a little bit as we're moving, just kind of keeping my eye out for anything unusual. I think, especially in like the water areas, because I think that when I travel through town, I would probably use a lot of like more water accessible areas to travel, thinking they're safer, but I've also seen some weird shit in the water. So I would just be keeping an eye out around us to see if I see any kind of suspicious stuff. Any of the signs carved in trees that the Dark mentioned. Or sorry, that I heard over any of the stuff I overheard the loggers talking about.
Yeah, make a perception check then.
Oh, it is prompting us for advantage and stuff now, which is good when we roll.
Yeah, I fixed it.
21.
Apparently there was a mod that was stopping it from happening, and that was frustrating. So I had to figure that out. Anyway, yeah, 21, great. Yeah, you can tell that yeah, from where you are, you can probably wait. Yeah, you can see it. So this tree over here, like it's on these these dead stumps. As you can probably even like look around, and there's a stump over here with them too. Yeah.
And I see some like weird carvings on them.
Yeah, and they're the similar old runes that I don't think you can read, but feel free to drop a history or some knowledge that I know you love.
What I'll probably do, knowing that this is not, I mean, Bloom is an idiot and Bloom knows they're an idiot. So,
Imnara, you were able to identify these runes last time on the wolf. Do these look familiar? Are these similar? Do you want to have a look at them?
Yeah, I'll take a look. What would it be?
Our Arcana or a much harder history?
I'll just do Arcana. Normal. Apparently I can't tell.
Yeah, it's certainly similar in nature. It's like you know how you can tell the difference between like Korean and Japanese symbology. It's definitely distinctly the same as what you've seen before.
Okay.
But you do not know this one.
Okay, and I'll just tell Bloom that, and anyone else who's around, if anyone else in the group is. Also, how do I move in Foundry? I thought I had it, but then it's not doing it, and now I don't know how to get rid of the thing there.
So, with your token selected, you can I believe WASD, yeah. Or if you draw the line like that. Oh, not like that, actually, that's a different thing. That is a spell effect. I'll delete that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it gets weird. Like, you have to have the token controls selected at the top corner.
Okay.
Not the measurement controls, but yeah. Anyway, it's finicky. But yeah, if you do it with the measure distance, like this, if you hold space, you can just glide. If you click space once you've directed where you want to go.
Oh, okay.
Just move
Thank
like that.
you.
Wow,
I was
fun.
that is
trying to-
cool.
Or WASD around also works. As long as your token's selected. But yes, Imnara, you yeah, you can. Does Oliver want to take a peek?
Yeah, I was just wondering if I can read them at all.
Yeah. Make a Arcana or History. What are you good at?
Neither of those things.
Neither of those things. Perfect. Well, make an Arcana with advantage because it's your job. Perfect. Yes. So, this is a symbol of warning, like a stay out.
All right, we're on the right track.
like a beware of dog sign. Not literally beware of dog. I just thought it was funny to say that given the context.
Okay, I relay that information to the group. I say that, yeah, the runes generally just say that, danger, keep away from here. So I feel like that means we're headed in the right direction.
We're going to disobey the sign?
Yeah,
I
and
mean-
specifically danger in the way of, if you proceed, there will be danger. Not oh no, there's it's not oh, stay away, this is bad. It's get off my
It's
lawn.
a threat. It's a threat, not a warning.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably listen. If they don't want us to go by here, then we should go a different way.
These were, you could also tell that these were carved a while ago, Bloom, as part of your perception.
Imnara, do you have that jar with the wolf skin in it?
Yes, I do.
Gross.
Can I compare? Like,
Creepy.
would you mind if I
Oh.
looked at these and see
Yeah,
if
of
they're
course,
similar writing?
Give that over to you. Inspect away.
Okay. I'd like to know, like, do a handwriting check, I guess.
How do you do that?
I think I just hold up, like I literally take the skin out of the jar and hold them next to each other and see if like there's a similar way that they carved
Just, like,
the shapes and
Flap it in the wind, or like?
no, like I stretch it out with two hands, like I'm holding a parchment or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm in the corners, the little curls and squigglies.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
I actually take my little bifocals out of my front pocket and I put them on and I'm
Perfect. Yeah, so you compare it. It does seem of a similar nature, probably done with a similar tool. Whatever was used to carve the flesh was also used to carve the stump, the large dead tree.
all right.
I'm-
Well, I think we should keep going. What is everyone else feeling right now?
I mean, let's keep going. If you think the handwriting looks similar, we might be on to the right track.
I mean, this is why we're out here. I can't say that I want to keep going, but this is why we're here.
Okay, so it's okay to disobey signs then.
Like on
That's what you're telling me.
occasion.
Signs are like suggestions, you know.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
Yeah. So,
When you're
yeah.
told by the authorities to do a task, it gives you certain leeway with the rules, I think, is what we're trying to get at. right?
Exactly.
Okay. We are the law now.
We're the law.
I think to correct her and correct them, look like I'm gonna, and then I just kind of go, no. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Live
well,
your best life,
let's
friend.
go.
All right. So yeah, feel free
Also, I
to.
do not want to be leading the way.
Feel free to
Shoddy
continue
not.
through.
But the path goes this way, right? Like this is the path, the brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Amanita, do you see any? There seems. Do you know what way we should go from here? Is we like approach a fork in the road?
Should I roll again?
Yeah. Are you catching up to the rest? I can drag you over.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Plus that D6, is that still active?
You only get it once, one time.
Oh, got it. Okay. I should have saved it then.
Sorry.
That's okay. I kind of like look left and then right and say, I don't know. What with a 12, do I have an idea? My heart says go left. Always go left, but
what is left to you?
Our
No.
left would be right in this situation, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because that we also saw the sign kind of as we were going that way that said keep out.
Yeah, so
Evil wolf ahead.
survival 12. So you definitely see signs of like, because it's like wet and muddy and snow prints. There's definitely like wolf prints in the snow as you are around. How many is that?
I'll point out the wolf prints and go, I believe we want to continue this way.
So
Hey, let's go.
Okay, the hiccup. Sorry.
can each of you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay, I think I have advantage, but I don't know if it's specific to certain things. Oblivious.
Oh
Nope,
wait, hold on.
I just always have
I
advantage.
do have advantage on. Hold on a second. Where is it?
Oh my god. I rolled the same fucking thing twice. I rolled two
Nice.
sixes. With
Oh god!
advantage.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We all rolled so poorly. Oh no!
Maybe I can do it. A little
Oh
bit.
no!
Perfect.
Hold on. I get one more. I
I
got
don't
a
know
22
shit.
this time.
Save us. It's you against all of us. Please save us. A natural one, Oliver. No.
I just need to do a little thing here. Perfect. There
Wisdom
we
is like
go.
one of my better stats.
You only rolled two sixes. The one upside of being so dumb is that I have advantage on wisdom saves. But nope. Doesn't
So
matter.
as you guys walk through and kind of past that, I think the camera gets a shot of you guys walking away from the stump and trying to like figure out where you're going, but like it keeps the stump in view, and the warning rune kind of glows a little. And let's start with Oliver. Oliver, you start to hear the sounds of like make a survival check, or nature or survival, whichever is higher for you. Yeah, so this other people might hear the sound and think of a large like wolf. Unfortunately, you know that it is not a wolf. It is
Oh.
something beyond a wolf. Something larger, more terrifying, definitively unwolf. But you can hear it echoing through the trees.
Okay, I like whip my shield out, grab my hammer, and I tell everyone around me. I said something's coming.
Bloom. Actually. Imnara. Actually, we'll go Imnara. You hear the sound of like a distant violin, like kind of ringing through the trees, like it's a weird somber like what's the word? It's
Melancholy.
arrhythmic. It's unsettling as you hear this kind of echo through the trees for you. Bloom, you hear like like a rumble. Like it's not quite an earthquake, but it sounds like there should be. And additionally, you see from the pool that your friends are approaching, a large eye, probably itself 5 feet in diameter, like open and look at you, and then like kind of blink, close again.
Horrid. I hate it.
Awful.
I'll kind of like fall backwards, like stumble, trip over a twig, and like fall backwards. I'm like, Oliver, watch out! There's something in there! And point over to the water that he's like right in front of.
And Amanita, you hear.
I saved.
You saved? What do you do?
Yeah,
What did you do?
I have advantage. I got 22. Well, yeah. 22.
Yeah. All right.
You're assuming a 22 is high enough to save.
It is.
Oh.
We're level 3. Sorry, that's meta. I'm assuming you're right. Do I save
Yes.
against this thing?
Yeah. Sorry, I saw all the bad rolls, and I'm like, well, I guess they all lose.
Goodbye forever.
Yeah. Perfect. So, yeah, you see your friends kind of like immediately all get on edge.
Oh, I'm freaking out.
But
Go ahead. Sorry.
Bloom, no, not Bloom. Amanita,
Mhm.
the one who saved. You hear a little grumble from somewhere. The rest of you can't hear this. You are instead hearing your echoes, but you hear like a what? What are you all doing here?
I see them all kind of freaking out, and I'm confused. Like, what? I mean, sure, it's just a forest. And then I hear that. Can I tell where it's coming from?
Yeah, probably somewhere north or northwest. Yeah.
Okay. I'll turn around and kind of go like walk a little bit over this way, and we're just wanderers in the forest. Who are you?
I'm annoyed. What are the rest of you doing as you deal with your audio hallucinations?
Like, me personally, I guess I'm just on guard, kind of visually looking around for anything. Like,
Have
hammer
you
up or shield out?
have you played Don't Starve?
A couple times, yeah.
So it's the sound of the wolves coming. I think is a good. It's like in the distance, but like also present. It's a very strange hear but echo kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I'm just worried about like anything getting past me to my party, so I think I'm just kind of looking around and kind of warning them that something might be coming for us.
I probably like scramble to my feet as Amanita starts to walk back towards us, and as she gets closer, I would probably like get up and like hide behind her a little bit and like be peeking around, like very worried for Oliver, like being so close to this body of water, seemingly like not listening to my warnings. Just call out to him again, but be still like cowering definitely between.
You can hear
Bloom.
You can hear each other. The voice talking to Amanita is masked.
I say I don't see anything in the water. There's nothing in the water.
There's a big eye.
Imnara, what are you up to?
They heard me though too, right?
Yeah, they'll hear you after this. I want to get their like kind of reactions before.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like cover my ears, like, oh god, that music! It's do you guys hear that? Oh my god, it's terrible. Just, like, just
Yes.
try and shut it out, but I can't.
Yeah. Cool. Then yeah, you guys hear Amanita say that. What was it again? So we can revisit that. And or follow up.
We're just wanderers in the forest. Who are you?
Who are you talking to?
I don't think you should talk to the eye.
There is no eye.
There is an eyeball.
I have been summoned by the creatures of this forest to help them push back interlopers You look like interlopers.
Do we hear that, or is that still just Amanita?
Everybody go and make some wisdom saves again. Everybody but Amanita.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
I'm a gnome of the forest. I'm clearly not an interloper, and these are my friends. Surely denizens of the forest can have guests.
Or no.
Yeah, so Oliver and Bloom, with Amanita kind of listening or talking to something kind of makes you grab hold of reality for a moment, and the echoes kind of dim and fade out, and you'll be able to hear this thing.
I kind of noticed that like me and Bloom come out of it, but I noticed that Imnara is still hands over ears.
Yeah.
I would like to go like shake Imnara out of it, if that's okay.
Yeah, roll another wisdom save, kind of like we'll treat it like a help advantage.
Nice.
But yeah, perfect. The team comes together and
Imnara, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Thanks, Oliver.
I turn over to Amanita. Who? Where? What is this thing you're talking to?
They say they're the protector of the forest to keep out interlopers, and she kind of gestures northwestish, like the voice is coming from that direction.
Isn't that who we're looking for? The protector?
I believe so, Bloom.
I'm just gonna call it. Like, we just want to talk to you.
Just screaming.
I purse my lips and like.
what do you have to talk about? What is there to discuss? And you guys,
As a fellow denizen of the forest, this belongs to me as well. We should be safe here, should we not?
you hear some like heavy sniffing, like. Yeah. You don't smell like these woods. I've smelt you before, though.
Odd.
A funny smell.
And you said, sorry, which direction was it coming from?
Northwest.
Northwest. How do I see anything that way? I got like
No.
Nothing.
A funny smell or not, we would like to talk with you. And I feel as a forest dweller, our passage should be safe. We only wish to meet with you.
Maybe we can help protect the forest.
The only reason I haven't killed you already is because you haven't come with saws and axes.
I don't even own those things.
I don't believe we mean anyone any harm. We're just trying to figure out who or what is threatening the people of our town.
Many of the creatures from the forest wish to feast on the village. A village that has encroached on their land.
Well, I feel like that's something that maybe we can talk about because, listen, we're here now, and you're here now, and we have to coexist. But I understand that this is your land, and you should have some say in it.
I slowly move away from the gathered group. Just 10 feet or so.
Yeah, feel free to move yourself.
While they're all talking to that voice, can I do a perception check to see if I can actually pinpoint where they are? Because I have a feeling that maybe they're invisible or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely make a.
And then I think because I have keen
a perception
senses,
check. Mm-hmm.
That means I have advantage.
Because
it's
yes.
Because I would be going based on hearing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception advantage. Oh, phew. Okay. Okay, so 18. Do I get to know where it is?
Well, let's see if I can. Oh, I can probably make a template. Yeah, I'll give you a zone. I don't know if you guys can see this, but
yeah, the green. Yes, yeah, we can see it.
So it's coming from this area, one of those squares, probably.
Okay, that general zone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll kind of point it out to the group, just it's over there.
Do you know what it is? I whisper very quietly to...
Do I get to know that with my 18?
No, that's...
No, okay, probably not. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't recognize it, Oliver.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here and see if I can see it. Do I see anything?
No, you do not.
Fuck.
We do come bearing snacks and treats aplenty. If you would like a snack, you can show yourself, and it is an offering of peace, so we can talk this out.
She's right, I do have coffee.
And I'll just take out a handful of candy.
Oh. I do like things.
I'll start to move.
I don't know
as well.
I don't know that you could pay more than the forest.
Well, this is just to talk peacefully. Just we can sit and eat snacks and drink coffee and just talk it out and just see if we can come to a plan, a resolution that will put in motion. This is just no pressure to actually adhere to any of that, but just, a peace offering.
We have made certain promises already. I'll have you know I cannot go against them.
To who?
To who? The creatures of this land. They brought us here.
From where?
From a far away place.
Ooh.
We heard their cries, their pain and suffering. They called to us. Howls at moon, chitters at night. And we heard them.
Can we help you help them in a way that doesn't harm anyone else?
Maybe they want to come to the festival. It's a party. They could dance. There's food.
I look at Bloom with the expression of both that is very cute and also exasperation.
Harm is such an interesting word. I don't know that we intend to harm anyone.
But didn't someone die? Someone was killed.
Oh, yes, the creatures certainly were.
No, the creatures killed someone. And then also were killed. So harm on both sides now.
Harm already been done.
Oh, so you misunderstand. I do not represent this forest. I am just a friend. Someone answering a call.
You keep saying we. Who is that? Hello?
Look, like I said, no, she says we don't have to tell you. We mean you no harm.
I know you don't have to, but can you?
These creatures, we've given them gifts. We've made them stronger, able to defend themselves. What they do with it is up to them.
All right. I think Oliver at this point, I have like a little portable stool. It's like a foldable one that fits in my bag. I like whip out the stool and I kind of sit on the stool and I get out my coffee and I just start pouring myself a coffee. I said, well, listen, if you want to show yourself to us, I have all the time to do this conversation, but I'd love to see who you are. Also, I'd like to point out that the cups that I have are like engineered to the point where like they're, you know, those like foldable cups that like fold down
into like a disc.
Cups. Yeah. I have 2 of them, so I've poured myself one and one for whatever this thing is.
Oh.
From my endless coffee.
Yes. What a good item. Yeah. What can you offer that the forest does not?
Candy.
And coffee.
I make my own candy.
Oh, can I have some? Want to do a trade? I don't hear a no, so I start moving closer.
Are you the one that spoke
Interesting
through the wolf?
position. Pardon?
Are you the one that spoke through the wolf?
Spoke through the wolf.
Yes.
I don't know what you mean.
Are you the one that carved the runes into the wolf?
Oh, certainly. You've seen my handiwork.
I did notice it, yes. It's very, very nicely done.
Why, thank you. It took hundreds of years to perfect that. I'm glad it can be appreciated.
Keep moving forward, hand outstretched with candy. Do I see anything as I like approach this area?
No, you do not.
Oh, maybe I can. Maybe you can teach me. You know, I also appreciate magic and such. Maybe if you show yourself, I can work under you and learn from you. Would you come out and talk?
An apprenticeship that I give is not really a bonus for me, if you know what I mean. It kind of just sounds like more work.
just to shadow you in a way. You don't have to actively teach. I could just kind of be around. But if you could just show yourself.
So smooth.
I'd be convinced.
If you're here to protect the forest, and the forest feels it's being encroached upon by our loggers, surely your job would be easier if we found a way to compromise with logging and the creatures of the forest. Perhaps we could designate an area where logging is allowed and provide shelter to any citizens of the forest in that area, or provide them with anything they need, rather than this becoming
A bloodbath.
more violent.
I mean, I think that they already said that they don't care about any of that. They just answered a call, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. You can talk
Simplify
with the
your
wolves
work.
if you like. I've made them better. They can speak for themselves now.
So what are you getting out of this? Are you why did you help them? Why did you respond? And why are you still here if you already helped them?
Oh, we have yet to collect our payment.
Well, that's nice. They're going to pay you. How are they paying you?
Well, we've come to a solution where payment meets desire.
I don't really know what that means.
Desire.
And yeah, what do you desire?
Oh no. It's what the wolves desire. It's what the birds desire. It's what the trees desire.
That's your payment?
Sorry, I have a. Can I interject quickly? Cody, I think you mentioned last time there was something like I could tell that these are. I don't know if it was for me or something, but there was like dimensions meeting in like space. Can I feel any of that happening here? Like, do I need to check? Like, because I think I'm remembering the fact that like maybe they're speaking to us through there, and like maybe I can see a tear, or I can see the dimensions meeting.
Oh, I see. Yeah, make an Arcana roll.
I love those.
Or maybe an insight.
Oh yeah. -1. Oh no.
Oh, we did pretty good though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, still good.
Yeah,
Scary
you can
that
definitely
you can fully get a 0 on those though.
Has Oliver gone for like walks in the forest? But
Oh yeah,
you know,
like my backyard is right on the forest, so he's
Yeah.
definitely spent some time in the woods.
yeah, so probably you notice that like it's a little different here now.
Like
Mostly
all
the
around?
same, like this. Yeah, the forest is always kind of this dense with weird like mix of different types of trees. But like you can almost tell that like it feels more lifelike or vibrant than it should be for the dead of winter. Like the stumps are maybe like starting to regrow despite being dead trees. And yeah, the trees maybe seem taller. And like when you start to like look around, it looks like the trees that are reaching towards the sun to like shade it.
Okay. I guess I don't really know what to do with that information except relay that fact to the party and just like kind of tell them that like I think that there's something strange where we are. There's two worlds meeting right now.
Yeah, I will say that is confirmation. To be more clear about your question and answer response, yes, there's some weird magic going on here, and it's probably a sign of that overlap.
Cody, my character's time with an aspect of the witch, would she have knowledge as to what certain witch-like creatures feed off of, what certain fae creatures feed off of?
Yeah. Give me what would that be? Nature or Arcana? History? But those will each give you different things. So when I ask for multiple things, you could choose your own, and like whatever you do roll will give you different information, kind of more based on what it is. But it also lets you like roll whichever one you have better or would more likely know things about. I think Arcana or History would be the easiest for what you're looking for.
Did it roll it? No.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Why isn't it rolling it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, here. This is Arcana. Do we have inspiration?
Yes, you do.
Oh, can I use it, please?
Yep. Go
Wait,
for it.
how do we acquire inspiration?
I think we said in session 0 stuff that you'll just start each game with inspiration.
Each session?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Otherwise, I'll forget to give it out.
Fair.
And the inspiration is basically based on thank you for showing up and playing in my little game here.
You don't have to pay us to play, but all right. I'll take it. I got a 17.
Perfect. So, you would. What do you assume this is then? What are you...
I am assuming this is some sort of...
Because you can't see it. So,
Yeah.
But it's like, you do have that kind of knowledge of what things feed on.
My assumption is that it's some sort of magical being that it is being paid by the emotional reaction of the creatures of the forest. Like it's feeding off of their
despair
or vengeance or whatever it is they get from what they've been given. Like the wolf's given this power and it does a thing. Yeah, it's feeding off of their feelings.
And, based on your knowledge and like time with a witch themselves, you know that usually the feelings they're feeding on are typically negative, like fear, panic, anxiety, grief, and like it very well could be what they're doing here. But what is strange to you in knowing that is that they're looking to solve that problem, which would be counterintuitive to what they would be feeding off of. So to say that they're
sorry.
To say what they're getting out of it, they wouldn't typically try to fix a problem that stops them from getting it. They're being offered something in return. probably along those lines, and probably from something else.
Do we actually get the feeling that they do want to help? Like, do they seem sincere in the way that they're saying, like, oh, we were asked for help and we're responding. we want to help.
Yeah. I mean,
other than the part where they said that they want to eat the villagers, I guess.
I mean, the wolf said that though.
the wolf said that. Yeah, the wolves have their own opinions.
Yeah, it seems like this person's motives are separate from the wolves.
Indeed.
But we do believe that they actually do want to help.
Yeah, they want to, and like it's not a benevolent help. They are certainly going to get something out of it.
Right.
Like it's like we made a deal is something that she has said for sure.
Okay.
If not actually like something along those lines.
It's not their fear or sadness that is your payment. So it could be vengeance. Is their vengeance your payment? Or is something else paying you, feeding you?
I assure you, I will grow fat off of what they are paying us.
Take another step forward with my hand outreach.
Yeah. A
Kinda
splish
shaking
splash
right now.
through the water.
My little noodly hand can't handle all this candy. Keep moving.
I like turn and look at everyone. I don't think we have sufficient payment to bargain with them.
Tell me, are you the champions of this village? Have they sent you here to kill us? Dispatch what you find?
Just to
No.
investigate.
We're here to learn.
We all have
That's all.
certain sets of knowledge. We're all very, I guess smart is a generous word for this group, but
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate.
We're just here to talk and see what's happening and see if we can come to a peaceful resolution.
Bloom's right.
Nobody in the town wants to be hurt, and they don't want to hurt anybody else.
Bloom, make a dexterity save.
No.
Oh no.
Hey, 21.
So as you have the candy in your hand moving forward, you feel like a little tug start to pull it away. You can snatch it back with that dex save if you want, but
No, I don't want
I'll
it.
let
Like
you act,
it seems like they're taking the candy like from my hand.
yes.
Yeah, I'll like lean into it a little bit. Like I'll push my hand forward to be like, yes, take it.
Yeah. So as it leaves your hand, it kind of disappears.
I mean,
Bloom.
I'm still down to trade if you want to. I would love to taste what you got too, but it's okay if not too. That's all. It's fine.
I think you should step back.
Yeah, and I will take a step back after they take the candy.
Certainly sounds very close as you got there.
Do I get like a sense? Do I get like a brush of a hand on mine? Does it feel like it's humanoid or anything like that? Did it feel like a magical force took it, or was it actually like a physical embodiment of something that reached out? No?
It reached in a way that it didn't want to like touch you,
Right.
but like plucked the candy itself.
Okay. The pluck I just imagine the creepiest, longest hand. Just no reason. Just
Little, like, long, grinchy, hairy fingers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't see it, but imagine it.
Is this
Will-
green circly area? What is that? where the
or you can hear whatever
stuff
this
looks
is. Yeah.
Boy, we were
that's
really
where the
close
Sorry,
plant
where-
life
here.
looks different.
Oh no, it's kind of all around you. Like this whole map, but the plant life is.
That's just where
little messed
Imnara
up.
identified the general direction.
Yeah,
that
this
she could
is
hear.
this is kind of where you can hear the thing talking from. Somewhere in this area. And like you could probably even make it a little. Can I modify this after? Probably not. But yeah, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway. It's probably here now. I'll make it a little smaller, so somewhere
Wouldn't be
in
too
that
far
area.
away, just in case they wanted to, give me anything. I don't want to be close enough to accept.
You can hear some like as it eats the candy.
Good, right?
These are pretty good. Are they from the village? Did you make
Yeah,
them?
and imagine if everybody in the village dies, no more candy. That'd be so sad.
It would be.
But the candy maker gets eaten by a wolf.
What is the name of the candy maker?
I mean, I got the stuff from
I go to move my hand, I rush
Pals.
to. I rush over there. No!
Cal?
Never
I would
give them
say
a
it.
name.
I would
No,
say
no,
it.
okay. You would say it? Okay.
I don't know if Amanita interjects first and is able to stop, but I would have no reason to not say it.
Make an insight check.
Me?
Yeah, and like a dexterity check.
Is that me doing dexterity?
Let's do both insight to like see if you can figure out if she's gonna answer and or yeah, like who. Like I would almost do
Hold on.
insight dexterity if that was easy to do. Like
None of my rolls are going. Hold on. Insight.
The big
13 for
13.
insight. Do you want a dexterity as well?
no, I just mean like normally it's wisdom insight, but like I would do a dexterity insight, but it's,
Oh, I understand what you mean.
it's hard to do. I'm gonna set that up for future, I think, but right now it's fine. Because yeah, it's like who can get on it first, but like we still need to. It's not a physical challenge. It's like a should I interrupt kind of thing. It's insight anyway. So yeah, Amanita, you can actually speak up before Bloom says and interrupt Bloom. I guess then it's on Bloom. Like, do you stop talking when Amanita says shut up before you say the name?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say no. Never give them a name.
Like I definitely would start to be like,
Candyman.
I don't think Bloom is not like a liar. Bloom wouldn't lie about the name, but will trust Amanita's judgment, given that she knows.
Yeah.
Bloom assumes she knows better than Bloom does, and just kind of freeze up.
I mean, there's only one in town that I know of.
Oh, I see.
Possible that the candy was made elsewhere. We don't know.
We've no idea. No names.
We don't know. It could just be a seller.
I think Bloom is like genuinely confused. Like,
I don't understand. She
Kinda-
just wants more candy, guys.
I
just
would
kinda
like to
look
give them a
under my-
visit.
Under my breath. Shut up.
I just want
This is how you build relationships.
to know who to look for.
Me, I'm Bloom. Hi. I'll hold up my hand to
Jesus
shake.
Christ.
You. Yeah. Okay. So, I think with that, she definitely does extend her hand.
Do we see it?
Yep. Yep. It's awful.
You icky.
I just gotta make sure your guys' cams are up. They both froze again. Perfect. So yeah, when you go to extend her hand, so yeah, actually, yeah, no, she'll shake your hand.
It's another limp noodle shake, though. Just, she probably hates
Oh,
it.
it feels awful. This hand. It's hard to tell if it's calloused or actually bark. As this hand extends, and then from the hand reveals an old, awful hand. Let me just bring up the thing. Yes, an old, awful hand that extends to reveal like a long-sleeved, like shawl coat with long white hair draped over it, and like a zoned out, wild, pink red eyes, and
she looks cool.
a hat.
That's so cool.
A hat that goes up and makes kind of this crest shape, but in it are like 20 other eyes that glow from within, and from below the coat it looks like mostly tree matter, and there's a couple lights that a light from different branches that extend out, and yeah, they reveal themselves, and they grab your hand hard, and she says, "And what was that name?"
Bloom.
Can I try to stop? Oh.
What's your name?
And we're gonna go to break there. So yeah, get yourself some water, get yourself whatever, some snacks, stretch, and we will return in a moment to figure out more about this lady.
Obviously good guy.